Greetings, YouTube. And my camera was desperately trying to figure out whose face to lock on before I hit the go button. Like, here, kept bouncing back and forth. Here we go. Star Wars head-to-head. The 30 wildest mashups you've ever seen. And this is from Scholastic Press. So we start out, the little blurb here, table of contents. And then we go Yoda versus Darth Vader. And what's interesting with this is they give explicit stats for both of the combatants, and it tells you which, which has better scores in different things. So this is, in some ways, a very basic role-playing supplement, or even warfare supplement, a miniature supplement, because it's giving you stats for comparison. I think that's very cool. Then we have Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Boba Fett. Courage. He has a high courage stat. Obi-Wan's courage stat is not as high. Then we have Luke Skywalker versus Anakin Skywalker. What happens if you kill your own father? General Grievous versus Emperor Palpatine. Now, that would have been fun to watch. That would have been cool. I liked General Grievous. I thought he was kind of cool. He was also quite... my wife is also quite fond of him. Padme Amidala versus Zam Wesell. I don't know why we are compelled to have like a woman-on-woman battle like this, but I never really viewed Padme Amidala as being a combatant. A speeder bike versus a Wookiee Nasp. You don't actually see the Wookiee Nasp used a great deal, but it was very cool looking. As cool as the speeder bikes. Jabba's Rancor versus a Nexu. I'll give speed and agility to the Nexu. It's going to have much more ability to control the environment than the Rancor. But if the Rancor gets his hands on you, or its hands, I'm not really sure how you gender a Rancor or a Nexu, things are going to get really ugly really fast. The Atwalker versus a clone Turbo Tank. Turbo Tank. This has feet, ankles, knees, all really vulnerable. Stick a mine in the ground. Dead at. Darth Maul versus Kit Fisto, sorry. I'm gonna give that one to Darth. Yeah. Han Solo versus Jango Fett. Now this is an interesting battle, because Jango is probably better in many ways than Han Solo, but Han Solo is less predictable. I think so that may possibly throw it in his direction. Jedi Star versus Starfighter versus the TIE Interceptor. I like the look of this one better. I really do, but it's probably a better quality ship. Jawa versus Ewok. Well, the Ewoks are cuter, so I'll maybe want to give it to the Ewoks. I'm not sure. But they fight in entirely different environments. If you put these guys in their environment, or these guys in their environment, the people that live in that environment are going to win. Star Destroyer versus the Federation Battleship. I'm probably going to go Star Destroyer with that one. Clone Trooper versus Stormtrooper. That's interesting. I really never considered them to be significantly better than each other. I just kind of saw them as an evolution of the military structure. It's intriguing. In that case, maybe the Stormtrooper would be better. The Bantha versus the Reek. I gotta tell you, I like the Reek better as far as appearance and such. I just think it's cooler looking. The Millennium Falcon versus the Sith Infiltrator. Since I don't want to die, I'm going to say the Millennium Falcon will win. R2-D2 versus IG-88. I'm going to go with R2-D2. He has more tools and is probably smarter. And also he has the power of the narrative. Can't outrule that. The classic TIE Fighter versus the Naboo N1 Starfighter. I'm going to go TIE Fighter because it's got better shields. Jabba the Hutt versus Jar Jar Binks. We all lose. X-Wing versus Grievous's Starfighter. I'm going to think that the Grievous has probably got better gear than this bog standard X-Wing. I don't know. We'll see. That'll be interesting. The Acklay versus the Boga. Greater mobility, probably. Maybe not. This can climb really well. I'm not sure. The Arc 170 versus the B-Wing. The B-Wing has a lot of territory on it. It doesn't seem well protected. It really does. That looks like it might have some better protection. Smaller target to hit. Chewbacca versus a Wampa. I'm going with Chewbacca. Chewbacca has ranged attacks. Princess Leia versus Aru Singh. And again, we have to do woman on woman. So contemporary, so boring. But Princess Leia never really manifested her force powers at all. And I never considered her much of a combatant. So maybe Singh wins that one. Bosk versus Droideka. Got no dog in this fight, man. I don't know enough about either of them to have an opinion. The Snowspeeder versus the Attack Gunship. Well, I think the name right there, Attack Gunship, in my opinion, might say who's going to win that battle. Though I would love to have one for getting to work. Lando Calrissian versus the Gamoran Guard. I'm going to go with Lando because I don't think I've ever seen these guys ever have a ranged weapon. And Lando has one in his hand. So yeah, I'm going to go with Lando in that one. The Y-Wing versus the Vulture Droid. Y-Wing, man. One of the coolest darn ships there was in the entire Star Wars universe. The droid? No, not going to have the same flexibility as an organic pilot. The Magna Guard droid versus the Royal Guard. Again, I'm going to give it to the Royal Guard because sapient beings have ability to process things in a way that droids do not. Gungan versus the Tusken Raider. I'm going to give it to the Tusken Raider because I kind of like the idea of them beating these guys to death. And the experts pick. And it shows how experts have decided, yep, Gungan wins the Gungan versus Tusken Raider. That's kind of depressing. I want the Tusken Raider to win that one. Pity it's not beating Jar Jar Binks. What an offensive, useless, meaningless character. Thanks, Lucas. But there you go. Star Wars, head to toe, the 30 wildest matchups you've ever seen, and my probably completely unwanted opinion.